Good morning, grade 6. How are you? Today is Thursday, March 12th, 2020. We're going to start a new chapter, Chapter 7. It's about fractions. What is a fraction? A fraction is a number written in the form of a over b. A is the numerator, b is the denominator. A over b. A and b are the terms of the fraction. Note, b cannot be 0. It is a non-zero number. It cannot be 0. Every whole number can be written as a fraction. 8 is a whole number. It can be written as 8 over 1. Also, it can be written as 16 over 2. 16 divided by 2 is equal to 8. 16 over 2 is a fraction. 8 is a whole number. A decimal number is a fraction also. It can be written over 10, 100 or thousands. 3.16 is equal to 316 over 100. 4.8 is equal to 48 over 10. These two are fractions. Part 2. Equivalent fractions. Two fractions are equivalent if their cross products are equal. Now I have these two fractions, the 3 over 5 and 15 over 25. If I multiply 3 times 25, we get 75. 5 times 15 is equal to 75. Both are equal. Then the two fractions, the 3 over 5 and 15 over 25, are equivalent. That is, they are equal fractions. To find equivalent fractions, we multiply or divide both terms of a fraction by the same non-zero number. 21 over 5 is equal to what over 15? To find the answer, we think 5 times the 3 is equal to 15. Then we multiply 21 times the 3, we get 63. 21 over 5 is equal to 63 over 15. Another example. 6 over 18 is equal to what over 9? To find the equivalent fraction, we think 18 divided by 2 is equal to 9. Now 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. Then 6 over 18 is equal to 3 over 9. 3 over 7 is equal to what? How can we find an equivalent fraction? Multiply both by 2. 3 times 2, 6. 7 times 2, 14. Then 6 over 14 is an equivalent fraction. We can also multiply by 3. 3 times 3, 9. 7 times 3, 21. 9 over 21 is also an equivalent fraction. Another example, 12 over 36. This time I'm going to divide. Divide both by 4. 12 divided by 4 we get 3. 36 divided by 4 we get 9. 3 over 9 is equal to 12 over 36. Now 3 over 9 can also be divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1, and 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. Then 1 over 3 is equivalent to 3 over 9 is equivalent to 12 over 36. After you finish this, I want from you please to copy these on your copybook so that you will read them every time you need to check up. Part 3. Irreducible fraction, that is the simplest form. It is a fraction whose terms are relatively prime, that is, they cannot be divided anymore, like 5 over 11. To reduce a fraction, we divide both terms by the same number until we have an equivalent fraction. We keep dividing until it is in the simplest form, that is called irreducible. 16 over 60 divided by 2, we get 8 over 30. 8 over 30 can also be divided by 2 to get 4 over 15. Now 4 over 15 is the simplest form. It cannot be divided anymore. It is the irreducible fraction. 25 over 35 divided by 5, we get 5 over 7. 5 over 7 is the simplest form. 36 over 24, if we divide it by 6, we get 6 over 4. Now 6 over 4 can be divided by 2 to get 3 over 2. 3 over 2 is the simplest form. It is the irreducible fraction. How can we compare a fraction to 1? We look at the numerator and denominator. If they are equal, like 14 over 14, the fraction is equal to 1. If the numerator is less than the denominator, like 14 over 27, then the fraction is less than 1. If the numerator is greater than the denominator by 36/18, then the fraction is greater than 1. This is going to be used when we compare fractions later. To write fractions with the same denominator, like 4/8 and 7/6, we have to look at the two denominators, 8 and 6, and find their LCM. Find the multiples of 8 and the multiples of 6, and then the least common multiple is 24. Then I want to change 4/8 and 7/6 into two fractions with the common denominator 24. Now I take 24 divided by 8, I get 3. 3 times 4, 12. 24 divided by 6 is equal to 4. 4 times 7 is equal to 28. Now 12/24 and 28/24 are two equivalent fractions for the fractions 4/8 and 7/6 with the same denominator. Another example, 6/11 and 2/5. The common denominator between 11 and 5 is their LCM, their product 5 times 11, 55. Then I say 55 divided by 11 is equal to 5. 5 times 6 is equal to 30. And 55 divided by 5 is equal to 11. 11 times 2 is equal to 22. Now 30/55 and the 22/55 are the equivalent fractions with the same denominator. This method is going to be used later to compare fractions, to add and subtract fractions. Remember to copy all of these on your copybooks. After you finish all of these, read page 108, 1 and 2, page 109, part 3, and page 110, parts 1 and 2. Then, on your homework copybook, solve page 113, number 9, and page 114, numbers 10, 11, and 12. Hope you will enjoy. Thank you.